Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more historic Brawl with Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. This is a colorless deck, which means that you can run all sorts of very cool utility lands. And then, of course, we have 14 wastes, but everything else is a utility land. I just kind of threw every single one I had in, and then we just kind of use what we need when we need to. The premise of the deck, though, revolves around the Forsaken Monument, which is a artifact. For 5 mana, colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Whenever you tap a permanent for colorless mana, add an additional colorless mana, and whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. So whenever you cast anything in the deck, you gain 2 life. All of your mana taps for an additional 2, and all of your creatures get +2/+2, which is quite good, obviously. So to find this, we have one card. Where did it go? Professional here. Where is it? The key. Where's the key? There it is. Moonsilver Key. So for 1 and tap, sacrifice the key, search your library for an artifact card with mana ability or a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So we use this to go find the monument 99% of the time. The rest of the deck is basically just ramp for the most part. So we have things like the Mire Convert, we have things like the Ornithopter of Paradise, and then we have a couple of utility cards as well. Stuff like the Deck of Many Things, the Mightstone and the Weakstone, the Meteor Golem Unwinding Clock, which is a cool one. And then our win cons are obviously in the command zone, Ulamog, which I guess I should go over. Whenever you cast the spell, exile 2 target permanents, so that can be land, any permanent, and then it's a castable ability, so even when they counter it, or if they counter it rather, you still get that effect. It has indestructible, and then whenever it attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. So unchecked, this can just mill them out completely, or win the game through damage. Other than that, though, we also have Ugin the Ineffable, Wormcoil Engine, Cityscape Leveler, Sundering Titan, Kozilek, and Emrakul as additional win cons of the deck. We also have some fun interaction like taxes in things like the Lodestone Golem, which says non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast, Godpharaoh Statue, which says spells your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast, and at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life. And then the Immortal Sun, which is a little bit of a nombo. We have a couple planeswalkers in here, I think 2. We have Ugin and we have Karn, Scion of Urza. But Immortal Sun says players can't activate Planeswalker's loyalty abilities, and then at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and creatures you control get +1/+1. So yeah, that's the deck. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you do, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. In the games. Not in the next one. Whatever. You know what I mean. See you in the games. Alright, we go first against Zimone and Dina. We do have the Forsaken Monument. No ramp, though. We hate that. We definitely hate that. But if we find our ramp and we find our land, we have a good top end. We'll see what we can do. I think with this deck you're supposed to mulligan for land. Or ramp, rather. But it's hard to pass up having the Monument and the Kozilek in hand. Recession. One of our non-token creatures die, created 2/2. I think we just draw with the Buster here. Okay. Opponent finds a land. And they assemble the team. Might be looking to combo us here. They don't have to reveal the card, unfortunately for us. So, we don't know exactly what they're up to, and I'm not sure what Zimone and Dina does from like a combo standpoint. Could play the Hangerback Walker. Could also just draw again with the Buster. We need to hit that 5th land, so... Well, maybe we draw now, and maybe we find a playable? Nope. Could play Hangerback Walker for 1. Eh. 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 Alright. We want to do bigger and better things later anyway, so... Walker for one it is. Oseju. Lands acquired. And we are right on time. So, I guess the concern is that they have something like a actual Boseiju blow up our monument. Could invasion onto their procession or their Boseiju. Put up to one target land from your graveyard into your hand. Could also just play the ring. I don't really want to run the monument out, to be honest, because I'm afraid of a removal. So, I think let's just go Nettle Cyst, because then we can draw with the Buster as well. And we didn't go with this first because we aren't planning on attacking in with the Buster. We want to get that treasure and the additional card. Looking for our next land. Zimone and Dina has arrived. Might just Invasion of Ravnica that. 2 green up. Ooh. God Pharaoh statue's good one. Who's the Golem? Give them the invasion. I think they do have Boseiju, and that's why they're stick. Nope, it's a safekeeping. Okay. Then I guess we're just crewing up. I actually don't know what this does. Whenever you cast a spell, it's exactly 2 colors. Okay, well, it's irrelevant. It is irrelevant. So, am I supposed to just monument them? Or statue them? Let's go. Done. With thirst. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Land is 8. Could have a rebuke. That would suck. Yix goes in the bin. Vault. Not exactly what we want. Play the vault for free though. Wait, what? Oh, it's when you tap. I'm an idiot. So I should have paid with the treasure, and we could have played the vault rather. Alright, gain and drain. They do have a 7/7. Yeah, so maybe we just play Kozilek next turn, because then we can discard the God Pharaoh statue for something like a rebuke. Alright, they get their Rusko back. So I guess maybe it's just like Sultai control? I don't know. I don't know how this deck usually plays. This is going to be an issue though. Very annoying. put combat research on it. Alright. I'll block with the hanger. We're now in the air. But also just play Ulamog. Seems good. Alright. This and that. Two, 3 mana left. Okay. Two life acquired. Could make another one of these. Could make another bank buster. Could get our own midnight clock. Yeah, let's get our own clock. Gain 2 more life here. Only 2 things that can block, so we send. Should probably get the statue down next before they find their River's Rebuke. Evasion. Alright. Is that a Frogify? Croaking counterpart. We have a Dina. Ulamog is a froggy. Or they make a froggy Ulamog. Which can attack and has the Exile 20. Not ideal. It's also indestructible, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, they draw. The ring also protects us from rebuke because they have to target us, and they can't do that with the turn we play the ring. Alright, grasp. Construct. I kind of just want to play Kozilek. Draw a billion cards. Could play the statue and the ring, though. Oh wait, no I can't. We'd have 2 mana left. So let's do this then. Ring. They can't target us. Golem. Make their things expensive. Construct. Draw card. Alright. Frog Ulamog blocks real Ulamog. We go to 9. Yeah, we just, what gets us is a River's Rebuke. So, want to defend against that as much as possible. I think we play Kozilek next turn, and then we have the God Pharaoh's statue to discard. And for those of you that don't know, Kozilek, when you cast this spell, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference, so you get a full hand. And then it has Menace, and also discard a card with mana value X, counter target spell with mana value X. Since River's Rebuke is 6 mana, we can discard the God Pharaoh's statue and counter it. See if they get in there with their little froggy. We do have an Emrakul in the bin. A little unfortunate, would have liked to have that now. Fresco on the path to trying to save them.
With power. A small
They can shuffle in their graveyard here too. I think we removed the Nettle Cyst from the Germ and put it onto our flyer. Next turn. And then play Kozilek. At the beginning of your end step, choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures your opponent controls. It perpetually gets -1/-1. Right? Are they getting in with the froggy? This is taxing them. Non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast. Exile our Ulamog. Alright. We get a whole new grip of cards. But we get Ulamog back, and we can cast Ulamog again. So, since they did that, maybe this is better. Exile Rusco, exile the 1/1. And just swing, because they can't block with these. Flyer gets 2/2. Alright. Yeah, let's go for the Ulamog play. Here it comes. Exile, exile. They tap Zimone and Dina. Yeah, can't do that. Nettle Cyst goes up top. I should have used that Germ to crew. That was a mistake. Also, should have crewed Ulamog. Also a mistake. Whatever. We get there anyways. Alright. So unless they have some craziness, should be good. Definitely a little too loosey with the Bankbuster crew. We should have either used the Germ to crew or the Ulamog to crew. So that was 2 misplays, but we got there in the end. Rowan. The opponent is a pain gamer. We'll keep. Go Bobble, crack Bobble, potentially on 2. Though it does synergize with the Trawler. Whenever we have a artifact go into the graveyard, we can return one. So maybe we just hang on to the Bobble. We have enough land anyway. Let's just go with the tablet and get that moving. Someone's got a Bowmaster. Master. Wait, it doesn't make the 1/1 anymore? Venomass. So it has to deal damage first, and since there's no ETB, it just comes in as a 1/1. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. I have Master of Puppets stuck in my head. Alright, little counter. And acquired. Go with the Solemn. Probably play the Unwinding Clock next turn so we can put 2 oil counters onto our tablet. That is synergies. Alright, oil counter. So we'll start adding mana as well. Ooh. We like the Scry, we need something good here. Not the Grotto. Steel. Could just make another Solemn. Could make 2 Scrap Trawlers. That's interesting, I suppose. Alright. Then we want to put an oil counter on it now, because then it untaps. Oh, not blocking the Shambly boy. I do miss having this card in Standard, though, with Deadly Dispute, Blood on the Snow. What a time to play Magic. Invoke Despair. Lolth Spider Queen. Meathook Massacre? Oh, what I wouldn't give for Meathook Massacre in Standard. Let's sack the Candy Trail, gain a little life, draw this Sculpting Steel. They get to amass their orcs now. They make a treasure. Alright. I'm getting an artifact back now, which is cool. Let's go with the Trawler. We can get our Candy Trail. And then let's make another Solemn. Alright, we're on our way to Ulamog. No tax. Should have tapped our tablet there. The Grim Tutor. Ooh, what are we looking for? The Rowan. Maybe they fetch a Painland. Make use of their sweet, sweet discounts. We're on 8 mana. 9 mana, actually, with this. They get a 3 mana discount, though, off the Grim Tutor. Let's see what they can do with it. Total of 5 mana available into a Windfall, and they toss the Meathook. Alright. 2 more treasures acquired. We find a land, it's Ulamog time. And actually, I think we just crack the bauble to make sure that we do. Or discounts off the Defiler, that's a cool synergy. Would have loved to see that card more in Standard. Waste? Ulamog. Get rid of their discounts. See if they want to kill one of our Solemns. Nope. They untap though. Cool little synergy with the Unwinding Clock, because these are all artifacts, except for Ulamog. Next turn we can Meteor Golem the Orcish Bowmaster, unless they play something else that needs to die. And we should be good. Alright, we scoop it up. Stuck on 4 mana though, yeah, that's unfortunate. Mono black. Hand disruption time? All rats have fear? I'm afraid, what does that do? This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. Well... Sacrifice a rat, create an X/1/1 black rat creature tokens. Is this going to be the deck where they just run like a billion of those rats that you can put as many as you want into the deck. Fortunately for us, everything in here is an artifact for the most part. Yeah, it is. The pack rat, right? Equal to the number of rats you control. Oh, discard and make a copy? Gross. Alright. I am afraid. I am petrified. Gonna die to pack rats. Rat Colony is the card I was thinking of. They probably have 1 million of these, right? So, we find land. Let's ramp ourselves up a little bit more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn, so we can Immortal Sun. Ooh. Big damage. No blocks. We want to kill one of these. We're in danger. Mortal Sun gives us a discount as well, which is nice. Definitely blocking here, and we're not just dead. We're just dead. The rats. The rats. What a meme. Going first against the Gitrog monster. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it. Unless you sacrifice a land, you may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever a land is put into the graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Alright. We need to find another land. And then we're kind of off to the races. Well, glad they played that now. Let's go with the renewal first, just because it gets us life every turn. So the sooner we have that, the better. And hopefully we hit our next land drop here. Otherwise, we might be in some trouble. Forge. Yikes. Land one time. Sacrifice and mana generation outlet. Very good card. World Shaper. Land! Nice. Let's sacrifice the key to find our, what's it called? Monument? Alright, they draw 2. Or draw 1, rather. We'll wait another turn on the key, because we did hit the land, but in case we didn't. So, what do we get here? Go with Key to the Archive. Big Day of Judgment. Send away the Solemn. Casualties of War would be a heartbreaker. Cycle to draw. To draw. 4 mana left. Hopefully they play another creature here and not a planeswalker. But I think we're Day of Judgmenting regardless. Epic Downfall. Okay. So let's sack this and go get our, what's it called? Forsaken Monument. That's the one. Take action. Life has been acquired. We could Day of Judgment here. Good Day of Judgment. Does this add a mana of any color? Could also just tap, play Monument, play Mind Stone. Hope they don't have a way to kill it. Seems like wishful thinking, doesn't it? But, yeah, let's go for it. Gain 2 life. Draw 2. Back land, draw again. Yeah, we're 1 casualties of war away from complete disaster. Dryad. Okay. More creatures is good, as long as it's not like something that blows up artifacts. Titania. I am titanium. Na na na. Na na na. Alright, down to 10. Could just Ulamog here, I think. I think it's Day of Judgment, though. And then we can play Worm Coil. Or the Mystic Forge. Just get a billion lands. Here's our graveyard. Also, definitely did not know that card did that. Seems very good. Very good indeed. This is a cool deck. Might want to build one just like it. Alright, is it Forge or is it Worm Coil? Let's go with the Forge in case we see something on the top that we can actually play here. We don't. Draw. I'll just exile this off the top on their end step. Gitrog monster has arrived. Does that have hexproof? Yeah. It's for me. Yeah, so we'll want to blow this up, for sure. I get their Augur as well. Alright, land. Ulamog. Target this. Do you have any good utility lands here? Get rid of the commander as well, I suppose. Okay. Blow up our Mirrex. That's actually fantastic. Basic land acquired. That's 2 more mana. Ooh, and the Might Stone and the Weak Stone on top. Nice. Ulamog. I think we just Invasion of Ravnica here as well. And get rid of this Augur. This doesn't hit the Gitrog because it's exactly 2 colors. So. Opponent, though, with about 1 billion mana. Okay, take action. Can play this off the top, which is nice. We'll go for that. 2 more life. Yeah, Forsaken Monument is gross. Alright, they get rid of it. Short-lived. Now we're back to wimpy mana.
I only pick targets that interest me.
Eh?
Lucky you. Good. I haven't forgotten how to destroy things.
Gitrog returns. Dodges this. Ooh, and they find their Argoth. I think we want to exile off the top here. Alright. Draw 2. Keep them coming. Trying to get back to Ulamog manas. Lotus Cobra. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And Conduit of Worlds. Oh no. That's not good for us. Alright. Get back the Lodestone Golem, although it doesn't really tax them that much, does it?
Everyone is expendable.
We'll play the engine. If they kill that, we can get back either... Never mind. Unfortunate. Freaking the Juka Bog. Opponent popping off on the main stage. Oh no. To the moon. We can cast Ulamog next turn if they don't mess with our board. If they have an ultimatum here though, or like Casualties of War, I think we're just wrecked. I think we're just wrecked. They have many manas to use. Oh! Alright. Epilepsy warning. Neera the Wild Mage. Whenever you cast a spell, you may put it on the bottom of its owner's library. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Hmm. So it's probably something like they have Omniscience is their only non-land card. Or wait. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Probably some sort of combo deck though. Alright, anyways. We're gonna scry. Metal Cyst. Oh, need land. Well, hopefully they have any basics. Land? Where are you? There's land. Go Solemn. Mastermind. Okay. Well, we get to Ugin them. Kind of an awkward combo here. Could blow up their Firemind Vessel. Nah, let's just Immortal Sun. You get the discounts anyways. Whenever an opponent casts their first spell each turn, that player's exiles the top card of the library. If it's not on card, you can cast it without paying its mana cost. Seems good. You may have my card, sir. One, two. So we know they'll get the Convert, that's fine. We're fine with that. Well, actually, no, we draw it because of the Immortal Sun anyways. Alright. Neera has arrived. Lightning Bolt my Solemn. Okay. I will draw. Monument. You may have my card. Mystic Forge. Okay. Find Ragavan. Sure. Ulamog. This and this. Ooh, disgusting. Sunder them. Down to 9. They still actually have a decent amount of mana. Not good enough. Nice. Davriel, huh? Offers and conditions. We go first. We'll keep. I think we take the Scry first, right? Because we want to play the Officer next turn, and we want to scry into a land, ideally. Nice. Bot sees me. Rude. We have multiple turn 2 plays, though, so. Take our Vault. Alright. Let's go with the automated artificer. Okay. Boundary Inspector into Sir Ginger, I think. See if they can come up with the meat hook. Want to pressure Davriel. Last turn. All done. March. Okay. One, two, three, four. Oh, it has a power stone. Oh my. Go get our monument. Let's see if they can come up with the answers they need. The blood on the snow. Alright. Ulamog. Back to 3 mana you go. Alright, we sacrifice. Let's... Debating between this and this. I think we just kick the relic. Because that's Ulamog next turn. Fantastic. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. That was our colorless deck. On the draw, we lose. On the play, we assert dominance. Yeah, there's been one version, obviously. Got trolled by this Rats deck, which was actually really cool, and I want to make it. And then got wrecked by the Gitrog monster as well. Other than that, though, did pretty well. When you're able to ramp into stuff, I think you want to mulligan for ramp. And when you're able to ramp into things, you just get Ulamog down, and then it's just a disaster for the opponent from there. So I had a lot of fun with this one. I built it last night on my tablet, and I was just playing it there, and had a lot of fun with it. I will say that win rate wise, it's probably it's definitely not as strong as you would hope with a commander like Ulamog, who's just kind of like take over the game type of effect. But the supporting cards in colorless are a little bit tricky. So just bear that in mind. This is not like if you're trying to, win a bunch of historic Brawl games, don't come out and build this deck and then think you're going to win them all. But it's a fun one to play. I like it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the games. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.